If you've ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you went in, or if a familiar name has ever been stuck on the tip of your tongue, I need you to listen closely. What I am about to share could be the key to reawakening the mental sharpness you thought you had lost. A few months ago, a lovely woman named Eleanor came to my office, her eyes clouded with frustration. "Doctor," she told me, her voice trembling slightly, "I feel like my mind is in a constant fog. My children have stopped telling me their problems because I get lost halfway through the conversation." Eleanor's story isn't unique. It's the echo of what I hear every single day. And for years, I've watched people accept a very dangerous idea, that memory loss is an inevitable part of getting older. Let me tell you with absolute certainty, that is not true. I have had the privilege of treating patients in their 90s with minds sharper than many people half their age. What's their secret? It's not genetics. It's not a stroke of luck. It's something much simpler. A small daily adjustment that anyone can do from the comfort of their favorite chair. And this is where the story gets interesting. Most of the solutions we're offered attack the problem from the wrong angle. We're told to do crosswords, to learn a new language. But that's like trying to fix a car's engine by putting in better quality fuel, when what it really needs is for someone to turn the ignition key. An aging brain doesn't need more information. It needs reactivation. It needs a spark to awaken the neural pathways that have been dormant for years. When I explained this to James, a retired engineer who kept a notebook of everything he forgot, he looked at me skeptically. But then I revealed that the switch to turn much of his brain back on wasn't in his head. It was in his feet. Yes, you heard that correctly. In his toes. There is a direct neural highway between the muscles in your feet and a part of the brain called the cerebellum. This area not only controls balance but also plays a fundamental role in memory and processing speed. By stimulating the feet in a very specific way, we send a powerful signal that tells the brain, "Wake up." And that's just the first of 5 simple exercises I'm going to share with you today. 5 movements that, combined, will take you no more than 1 minute a day, a single minute to change the rest of your life. If this sounds revealing, just wait until I tell you how your neck might be restricting oxygen flow to your brain, or how a simple tongue movement can improve your ability to find the right words when you speak. Think about this. While you're hesitating, there are people your age already experiencing a mental rebirth. People like Eleanor, whose daughter called me recently, her voice full of emotion. "Doctor, my mom is back." Last night, she told us stories from when I was a child. Stories even I had forgotten. Mental decline doesn't announce its arrival. It comes silently. It starts with small slip-ups we blame on stress or fatigue. But your brain is sending you signals. And the good news is that, just as a plant can be revived with the right amount of water, your brain can flourish again with the right stimulus. It's not about your age. It never was. It's about the right stimulation. Let me guide you through the first exercise, the one for your feet. Sit in a chair with your back straight. Now, lift the toes of both feet toward the ceiling, as if they're trying to touch the sky, and hold them there for 5 seconds. Feel the tension. Now, lower them and press the tips firmly into the floor for another 5 seconds. Finally, try to fan your toes open and closed, like a fan, for 10 more seconds. It seems simple, doesn't it? But this movement is sending a cascade of electrical signals directly to your cerebellum. James, the engineer, came back to my office after 3 weeks. "Doctor," he said, "not only am I walking with more confidence, but my mind feels clearer. It's like a window that has been foggy for years has finally been cleaned. And that's just one piece of the puzzle. Remember I mentioned the neck? Think of it as the main bridge to your brain. If that bridge is tense, the flow of blood, oxygen, and nutrients is reduced. The second exercise involves gently turning your head to the right, holding for 3 seconds, returning to the center, and repeating to the left. Slow, conscious movements that release that vital tension. But the exercise that surprises my patients the most is the third one, involving the tongue. Your tongue is connected to the brain's language and verbal memory centers. Stick your tongue out and move it slowly from side to side, like a pendulum, for 15 seconds. Then, press it against the roof of your mouth for 5 seconds. This simple act awakens the areas responsible for verbal fluency. And we still have 2 key movements left, one involving your ears to improve balance and reduce dizziness, and most importantly, how to combine all 5 exercises into a perfect 60-second sequence that supercharges their effects. Imagine for a moment waking up in the morning feeling your mind is clear and ready for the day, remembering your grocery list without writing it down, participating in a family conversation without losing the thread, feeling confident, independent, and vital. That reality is not an impossible dream. It's 1 minute away. Before I reveal the full sequence, there are 3 secrets that accelerate the results. First, drink a glass of water before you begin. Your brain is mostly water, and hydration optimizes neural connections. Second, breathe deeply and slowly as you do the exercises. Oxygenation is key. And third, which I discovered thanks to a patient who listened to old love songs while doing them, put on your favorite music. Music activates the brain's pleasure centers and turns this minute into a moment of joy. Now, for the integrated sequence. You can do it with me right now. As you move your toes up and down, slowly turn your neck from side to side. Then, while you fan your toes open and closed, move your tongue from side to side. Finally, as you gently massage your ears in circles, breathe deeply. 1 minute. That's all it takes. The choice is yours. You can continue to believe that forgetfulness is normal, or you can take control. You can close this video and go about your day, or you can dedicate 1 minute, just one, to your most precious asset, your mind. Your brain is waiting. It's ready to respond. It just needs you to take the first step. Start today, and in a few weeks, come back and tell me your story. Because your mind is worth it. You are worth it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for not giving up. The time to start is now.